Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching Colores de Caro's Brighter Future collection. You may have already seen this in the shop during Black Friday and the Black Friday sale. However, the official release date is December 9th, 9 a.m. EST. Each polish will be just $12.50 a piece, and I will have all this information down in the description. If you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Our first polish is going to be Ingenious. This one is a copper, yellow, green multi-chrome with silver reflective glitter. The whole collection is multi-chromes with silver reflective glitter. So if you're like me and you already love multi-chromes with all of your heart, and you've always wanted just a punch of sparkle to it, this collection is for you. I am absolutely already fully invested because I loved that color combination. Next up is Happening. This one is orange, copper, olive, bluish green, and that's the multi-chrome combination, and then you still have the silver reflective glitter. So again, absolutely adored it, absolutely loved it, and not just because Colores de Caro has beautiful formulas that apply so easily and a brush that is made for easy application, but also because I felt like even the glitter, the reflective glitter, wasn't as gritty as they used to be when they first came out. If you know what I'm talking about, comment about it down below. And that brings us to our next polish, High Tech. High Tech is green, olive, blue, yellow. And I was already warming up to something really good right here with this one because I was thinking about Christmas and how I always lean away from greens because I can never find just the right green for me that puts me in a great Christmas mood. So I always end up leaning away from it and not really doing too much with it. But oh, this one's beautiful and it's bright, but it's also green. So you can definitely get into your festive mode. Or if you're more like me, this one is so perfect. Unconventional is green, blue, and purple, which gives it this really deep dimensional, I think almost like a pine green, and I was head over heels for this one immediately. As soon as it got into that second coat on my nail, I knew I was falling for it. It's definitely there in my top favorites of this collection. I can't wait to wear it for the holidays. I feel like it was kind of made for me, but I never requested it. So it does make me feel kind of special that there are absolutely shades in here that I would wear every day. I don't care what the occasion or season is. So here is the side by side with a glossy top coat. And I will have down below, I am using Fill-In Ready and Ready in 5. And in the swatch photos, I added the leveler between the nail polish and Ready in 5 just because I really wanted that glassy finish, and I was immediately assuming that because it's reflective glitter it was going to be a top coat eater. So I just went ahead with that precaution because I wanted to give you all the best possible pictures. And if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and leave me a like, and don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share this with anyone you think might want the Brighter Future collection. This next one is Stellar, and I feel like that's a perfect title, perfect name for this polish. Stellar is purple, blue, and bright green. I feel like this is the perfect backdrop if you want to do like some frosty white stamping of stars and like a belt. I feel like it would just make a great Galaxy Mani, which brings us to our next polish. Oh, I can't get enough of this collection. So Avant-Garde is a light blue to deep blue to purple, and you can totally see it right at the closer to my cuticle line on my index finger or pointer finger, whichever you like to call it. And you can see it in the shifts as I wiggle my finger around. I get really excited about polishes that are multichromes or shifting shimmers, and you can see it very easily without having to fight for the right angle or look for the perfect pose. So that might account for some of my crazy excitement about this collection, which brings us to contemporary. This one is purple, copper, bright turquoise, green, and blue. And I feel like I've said this so many times in this video, so I'm just going to make the blanket statement. I loved this collection. It's multi-chrome. I can never say no to multi-chromes and jelly-based flaky, and I mean like mermaid flaky kind of polishes. They just hit all the right notes with me every single time, which brings us to our next polish. If you're liking purples and blues, you're already enjoying this whole block of polishes. Out of the box is blue, purple, red, copper, and yellow. So I didn't catch as much of the yellow and copper as much as I caught the blue and the purple, and at some angles red. I feel like if I just tilted my hand just a little more, I will have caught the other two shades on camera, but I did catch them when I was doing dishes, which might be why there's no spectacular photo of that. And here we are again with the side by side. I am going to whip out the flashlight because I want you all to still see it with the bright lights. However, I think I've said it a bunch of times that reflective glitter impresses me more for the sparkle that it adds than it does for like the I I guess road sign reflectiveness. So that brings us to our last four polishes. We've only got four polishes left in this showcase. Leading Edge is going to be our first. It's a bright purple, orange, yellow, green. I did not see that combination coming, and I was still kind of excited because purple is in it, and I'm going to share this with you all and try not to judge me too harshly. Red has become my new purple. So purple was kind of, I still loved it, but it wasn't exciting anymore to me. But when you put shifts in with it, suddenly I'm back to being interested. And this is Visionary. This one is a reddish pink, copper, olive, bright green. And I know I said the other one was in my top favorite, but this one has to be my number one of this collection. I'm not going to say if you get nothing else, get this one, because I feel like the color combination is very specialized to certain color palette preferences. So I don't want to do that, but it is my favorite. And if I had to take in a second polish as a second favorite, I feel like this next one is a good choice. Live Forward is a bright pink, purple, copper, olive, yellowish green. So if you're looking for differences between Visionary and Live Forward. One is reddish pink, that's Visionary, and Live Forward is a bright pink. And then you've got copper in there with a bright green for Visionary, but you've got purple and yellowish green and olive in this one. So I was kind of like teetering back and forth between the two for which one was going to be my favorite. Visionary came out on top, and then you still have these ones like Infinity that you get to the end of the collection, you're done swatching, and Infinity with its pretty uncomplicated orange copper yellow combination just reminds you of how beautiful simplicity can be, minimalism, and everything like that, because it's not a whole bunch of colors, but it still wowed me because, of course, it gives me autumn vibes, and y'all already know how I feel about that particular season. So this is the last side by side of this video, and I feel like I could use more of these polishes. Specifically, throw me some reds. Let me see some in red because that's my new favorite color, and I would absolutely 100% love to see a few of these combinations with red to see what would happen. So I'm just putting it out there. I love the ones that are already here. They've already been made, and I'm looking forward to maybe a red one popping up in polish pickup because sometimes that happens. And we are at the end of the video. If you're part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. I appreciate everything you do, and I can't wait to hear what you think of this collection. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hanging out with us. And in this holiday season, don't forget to take care of yourself and each other. And I'll see you next time.